tonight, new acting national chairman APC assumes duty. CNG conversion training underway in Edo State to boost women's capacity in automotive industry. Plus, gender equality in focus as world marks Day of Parliamentarism. Good evening, and thank you for joining us on the news tonight. I'm reaching you from NT Benin Network Center, and I am Goodluck Inani. We'll begin the news now by telling you that 50 ladies in Edo State are in the process of joining the League of Nigerian Women, carving a niche for themselves in the nation's automotive industry. Now, the National Automotive Design and Development Council has collaborated with the Edo State government and First Lady Mechanic Initiative to facilitate CNG conversion training for ladies in the state. Jude Abugu was at the official launch of the training in Benin City and now reports.
The rapid switch to CNG, which serves as a cost-saving, efficient and cleaner energy alternative for Nigerians, has created an urgent need for more CNG conversion technicians in the country. In meeting this rising demand for technicians that will drive the nation's CNG revolution, the National Automotive Design and Development Council is commencing CNG conversion training for women across the country. The Director General, represented at the opening of the training, says the program is in line with the presidential CNG initiative.
We have abundance of gas in Nigeria. So we are now trying to train our people on safety, on how to install the conversion kits, and for people to have rest of mind that wherever they carry their vehicle to, they will get it well done, and the safety of it is okay, is guaranteed.
The partnership with Edo State Government and Lady Mechanic Initiative will equip these pioneers with CNG conversion skills to play important roles in the nation's transition from petroleum to cleaner energy powered transportation system.
The training is going to take 1 week today, continue after the graduation. We are going to continue in the workshop. It's not just ending now. We are going to give them the tools and everything. They can go back into the workshop to start learning.
I am calling on all the women, all the ladies in Nigeria, that they should please join us and let's collaborate with what our president wants and make Nigeria a clean country.
Of course, we all know the saying that says what a man can do, a woman can do better, and it should be evident, and it will be evident through me. By learning, acquiring the skill, having total knowledge and understanding, and putting my all to become a great person.
For me to help my people, like for myself to have my own workshop and to teach others.
The initiative is also intended to take young ladies out of the streets and reduce social vices by making them self-reliant and self-employed in a male-dominated field. In Benin, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
Now, a federal high court sitting in Asaba has sentenced a human trafficker and an arrowhead of international human trafficking network, Christian Naudwai, to 12 years imprisonment with an optional fine. The judgment was given by the trial judge, Justice F. Olubanjo. Susan Esso reports.
The convict, Christiana Yadiale, popularly known as Christy Gold, with case file number FHC/ASB/41C2020, was arraigned on a 6-count charges bordering on sections 15B and section 13, subsection 4C of the Trafficking in Persons Prohibition Enforcement and Administration 2015. She absconded after being granted an administrative bail in 2021. However, the case continued in her absence. On December 31, 2024, the convict was arrested by the Nigerian Immigration Service at the International Airport, Abuja. At the Federal High Court sitting in Asaba, the trial judge, Justice F. Olubanjo, sentenced the convict Christiana Oyajele to 12 years imprisonment with an option of 11 million naira as fine, as well as compensation of 1,500,000 naira only for each of the two victims who testified in court. Reacting to the judgment, counsel to the defendant Emmanuel Afolabi SAN expressed satisfaction with the judgment, while the counsel to NAPTIP, Barrister Victoria Oburo, held that the offense committed has no provision for an option of fine.
The judgment will be delivered. We still thank God. Primarily, when it comes to issue of sentencing, is the trial judge that saw and had the victims, that had the evidence, that saw everything, that have the discretion on it. And discretion, and the law allows for provision of fine. It's there in the law. Many people don't know. It's there.
In as much as the option of fine is awarded to the convict, that is what the management will decide on, what steps to be taken. Because the law itself is clear. There's no an option of fine. Its sentence is conviction, imprisonment, and fine.
In Asaba, Susan Esu, NTA News.
Now, following the aftermath of the Yelwata attack, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Nantawe Yelwada, has visited the affected communities and internally displaced persons camps. Blessing Omeche Ebute reports that the visit is to conduct a needs assessment of the IDPs.
The visit by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Professor Nantawe Yelwada, to Benue State is to first assess the situation and draw a humanitarian response plan that will aid the ministry and development partners address the needs of the displaced persons. The minister was taking round the Mbawa IDP camp, an international market where the victims from the Yelwata attack are taking refuge. Professor Yelwada disclosed that the visit is in fulfillment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's promise of hope and rebuilding of lives in Yelwata.
We are looking at the humanitarian response plan and the development response plan. And my people will be on ground to go around the IDP camp. They will go to Yelwata, they will visit the locations, they work with development partners. They can get a comprehensive assessment of what we require as a government to respond to this problem.
Thereafter, the minister flagged off the distribution of over 70,000 blended and enriched flour to malnourished children in Benue State. In Makudi, Blessing Omeche Ebute, NTA News.
And in case you're just joining us, you're watching NTA News. Let's take a break now. There shall be more reports after this time out. Stay.
Next time you visit the hospitality is go.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still they wait for. Come meet us for our new party. Wait the opposite Unibet Sport Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy a poekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because we get to experience experienced and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a kingy. No forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ameosa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-05180. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
When malaria won't show power for your side, it can knock you down. I'm a temp salt gel. Like I tell you, no say, malaria medicine when no get bad days. Oh, bad days for mouth. And it easy to swallow. Try. I got red game changer. I'm a temp salt gel.
Say no to malaria. Yes to life.
They know they tell person, everybody must to see with their eyes, Oye Technical Generator Shopping Mall, the headquarters for generator matter. You do well as you make it easy for everybody to get generator. Whether a small one as my pocket reach or Perkins and Meccano generator, all answer present for Oye Technical. For quality generators for borehole, air conditioners, office, business or personal use, them full ground. All our generators come with correct spare parts and for better price. We still get grinding machine, pepper mill, sewing machines, lawnmower, borehole pumping machine. How many I go fit talk? Come take your IC for the generator headquarters. Oye Technical Limited, number 79, 81, 83 Mission Road for Benin and all other Oye Technical branches. Oye Technical Limited, affordable quality generators for everybody.
Discover the perfect getaway at Rollers Resort and Hotel, where exceptional service meets unforgettable experience. Our beautifully appointed rooms offer comfort and relaxation after a day of exploration. Refreshing swimming pools and exquisite wining and dining options, sumptuously prepared local and continental cuisines, and our shawarma is to die for. Explore our well-suited event center, conference hall, and ample parking lots for all our guests. It's so welcoming and inviting. Visit us at 104 Sapelo Road beside Con Oil Filling Station, Benin City, or book your stay right now at www.rollershotel.com or call these numbers and create memories that last a lifetime. Rollers Resort and Hotel, where ballers roll out in numbers.
Thank you for being there. Now, new acting national chairman of the APC, Ali Bukar Daluri, has assumed duty in Abuja. Let's join Abubakar Akwanga for more.
The National Secretariat of the Governing All Progressives Congress APC is now wearing a new look, a validation to the many questions we seek answers following the exit of its immediate past national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje.
Now the dust is finally settled as the new acting national chairman of the party, Ali Bukar Daluri, presides over the 174th National Working Committee meeting soon after his declaration by the NWC as helmsman of the party in accordance with Article 14 of the party's constitution. Daluri described Ganduje as a true party man who left behind many legacy imprints on the sand of time and wished him a quick recovery while pledging unwavering commitment to consolidate on the achievements of all his predecessors.
My appointment to this role is not a personal victory. As someone who has served faithfully within this party as a long-standing member of NWC, I assure you of my dedication to carry out this role with transparency, inclusiveness, and unity of purpose.
As Ali Daluri holds brief of the party's apex office pending the former replacement of Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, the NWC promised to deepen consensus and internal democracy in canvassing more membership for the party ahead of 2027 and all future elections. In Abuja, Abubakar Akwanga, NTA News.
Thank you, Akwanga. And now the International Day of Parliamentarianism is celebrated every year on 30th June. Established in 2018 through a United Nations General Assembly resolution, the day is set aside to review the progress that parliaments have made in achieving some key goals and adopting to new technologies. Eugene Dubisi in this report examines the theme for 2025 observance, achieving gender equality, action by action.
The United Nations General Assembly, in its resolution, recognized the role of parliaments in national plans and strategies and in ensuring greater transparency, accountability at national and global levels. This year's theme highlights ongoing efforts to increase women's representation and influence in legislative bodies, which have been described as poor in many countries of the world. For instance, in Nigeria, it has been observed that women remain underrepresented at national and state parliaments, limiting their political rights and influence in laws and decision-making. Former lawmaker and Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, Elizabeth Ativie, gave an insight why women are underrepresented in the parliament. She advocates more women leaders and supportive laws.
All those processes that these political parties go through with their members before presenting such member as a candidate, women are not considered. For women to pass through those manipulations, it's like camel passing through the eye of a needle. Political parties must be serious to give both men and women equal opportunity to express themselves, to be elected or to be nominated to participate in elections. I'm calling on women to come out. You must come out. Don't listen to those side talks. The men come out with all sorts of talks to discourage the woman from competing.
Others, including a public affairs analyst, Greg Iyayi, called on women to take up the challenge and be supportive of one another.
The culture of our politics, when you are talking of violence, can a woman actually slug it out when it comes to the area of physical violence with the men? But again, you cannot force women to contest. You cannot just take women and put them in the House of Assembly. They must have the interest and they must be ready to justify being in the House of Assembly.
Women can on their own quietly go to the poll, look for the political party where there is a woman contesting that particular election, vote that woman in. Once they succeed in one election, the men in the big political parties will take note of it and they will start to recognize them.
International Day of Parliament is led by the Inter-Parliamentary Union, founded on 30th June 1889. In Benin, Eugenia Ndubisi, NTA News.
We'll take another break now, the concluding segment. When we return, please stay with us.
Yes, so.
All the way straight to Mama Miracle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For quality tested material. I say, come Mama Miracle. You need them pressure shrebi. You know what disappoint you.
See clarity, see plenty Ashwebi for Mama Miracle Store. EJ, Mama Miracle Store. This one too much. Oh, see all kind of waxy, whether like London wax, Nigerian wax, high target, Hollandese, brocade, Kampala, lacy, Yasek hair tie. All day, oh, whether for one by one retail or for plenty boku buy of wholesale. Mama Miracle Store, he get all boku. Make you come collect her now. No need to the holla say I want Ashwebi. Now only 20 I see. I not see reach 50. Foul. Mama Miracle Store. He don't get her now. Any kind design where you want it. Any amount of number where you want it. Mama Miracle Store get them. Make you waka enter. See him sit down for the head office 211 Motala Muhammad Way. The story building where they near Ekiosa for 30 Sekula. Mama Miracle Store. This one a big miracle.
Ayira nekia seti miamia yowo baba no pobozigo agbakamezi ogigi nyaka agmonore ini okame masi umeni odubu okai wonuro mere no lai idole wono mage wuria ologanugbo no kokemo kokewo amami kuranyo baba ope agbalaka lai nuweri kwenyuti won kan dudu ya de banika Radolewu Supan Oyeminude. Ikiyo dolewu ni wegbo yori won kiwotedo kiyewe ni teku amamiayu. Baba dede ni moteyagan. Ira no gwomo ya mu yemisi koyimoto. Takiara yiwere wedeya. Ira nogi. O didi koma. Oma baba. Ragbo giesonye woron otiserenu sakai. Manimo iye kiwegbe odo ye were wedene we naru ukubakere no pase yaya wewe na akowo kari obote do we no lai omogo obebo pious egberame odubu.
Phil Carroll's is fully operational. Phil Carroll's Lodge, home away from home. Our hotel services is the finest you can get. Our rooms is the coziest and well fitted for your comfort. We have rooftop lounge to keep you away from noise, restaurant, laundry services and other professional services. Phil Carroll's Lodge stands on the top of Ostrok Electronic Building, 113 Akpakpava Road, Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Book with us today. The rooftop lounge for all forms of celebration and hotels accommodation. Telephone 080-3841-6585. Come and experience hospitality like never before. Our standard of experience and premium comfort is simply the best.
Thank you for being there. Tributes and accolades characterize the birthday of Agarase Dubo, who has attained the age of 70. Ifeoma Okafor witnessed the celebration in Benin. I'll bring you the details of that report in a subsequent bulletin. And over now to sports. And next is sports update with Bright Obuche as our guide.
The Nigerian women's beach volleyball team has secured the spot in the 2025 World Championship scheduled for November in Adelaide, Australia. Esther Mba and Pamela Bauer claimed third place by defeating Egypt 2-1 at the recently concluded CAVB Continental Championship in Martil, Morocco. Head coach Kayoda Jilore praised the players for their outstanding performance during the tournament. Meanwhile, the organizers of the African Warriors Fighting Championship have pledged to build on their achievement from the 2025 edition of the Dambe event, aiming to gain global recognition for the sport as fighters competed for honors and prize money at the World Dambe Series, which took place at the Velodrome of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja on Saturday. Maxwell Kalu, the founder of the championship, stated that efforts will be intensified following the conclusion of this series in preparation for next edition.
We're working with grassroots communities to build this sport, to take it to the next level, and ultimately we see this being a global export export and Nigerian global export.
Elsewhere, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) is set to unveil a new trophy on Wednesday ahead of this year's Women Africa Cup of Nations (WAFCON), which will be held from July 5 to 26 in Morocco. The host nation Morocco will compete in Group A alongside Zambia, Senegal, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, while the 11-time champions Nigeria will face Botswana, Tunisia, and Algeria. And lastly, Bayern Munich will face Paris Saint-Germain in a mouth-watering Club World Cup quarter-final after defeating Flamengo. Hurricanes scored twice, leading Bayern Munich to a 4-2 victory over Flamengo, securing their place in the next round, and Inter Milan will face Fluminense tonight, marking the first ever encounter between Brazilian and Italian teams in FIFA's Premier Tournament, as both teams advance from the group stage. For sports updates, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
And that's the news tonight. Thank you for watching and good night.